Yes, sir, baby. On the Radar Radio. Yo, special guest in the building. My Dominican brother in the building. What's up?
Yo,
Moreno ITF in the building.
Fucking pleasure, bro.
Welcome to the show, bro.
You already know. Yo, 1 second. I gotta say this. We're here, you heard? On the fucking radar. Spanish drill, New York shit.
The second Spanish freestyle on the show. Fire. Both been from DR, so you know what I'm saying? Y'all already got a hold.
We working.
My fellow Puerto Ricans, we got to step it up. Come on, where y'all at? You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for y'all. Y'all slow with it. Come on, get on the show. But I'm excited to have you here, bro. Welcome.
Yo, you already know, my nigga.
How you been?
I'm excited to be here. I've been good, bro, working hard. Building an amazing team. Trying to keep things rolling for the Spanish world, you know? We're doing drill. Sometimes our people's not used to it. But they loving it. We're bringing it to them. Everything is smooth.
I think that there is like plenty of space to incorporate like drill and reggaeton together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's not.
Or maybe not with reggaeton, but you know the Spanish world have grown a lot where it's like now niggas is doing all type of music, not just reggaeton.
deep, yeah.
Like you listen to even a reggaeton artist drop an album and his shit is
all over the place.
All kind of music. So I feel like we have a lot of fucking drums and we have a lot of that merengue bachata. You know how that shit falls with the drill. So we can mix it with all of that and take it to the Spanish world.
Yeah, I definitely see that. Like, I mean, even if you just like throw out Bad Bunny's album, for example, like you look at that shit, there's like mad different shit on there. You know what I'm saying? You can't just pinpoint and be like, this is just like reggaeton music. Like, there's a lot of different stuff. The
Spanish world is definitely growing. Shout out to that nigga Bad Bunny doing crazy shit.
But the Spanish world, what is so crazy about the Spanish world, and I always tell people, I'm like, the Spanish world is so deeply rooted, like, in terms of, like, music, in the sense of most Spanish artists are bigger than your favorite artists in America. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's, like, the hardest part for people in America to understand and to get, because it's hard telling them that Bad Bunny is bigger than every single one of your favorite rappers. You know what I'm saying? Or, like...
The fucking Ro Alejandro doing crazy shit. Yeah.
Or Anuel, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, you name anybody, any Spanish artist of that kind of level right now?
And now like, these niggas is getting money and they selling and shows and stadiums and all of this. Now the Spanish world is growing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying, like, that's why is the time right now to do this merging with the music and bring the trap to the Spanish world, the drill to the Spanish world, all of this. You already know it's the perfect time to mix. You got niggas like Kodak Black putting Spanish niggas on their album, you know what I mean? That's some shit that you will never see back in the days. I'm the next nigga on Kodak Black album. Shout out.
So you're originally from the city. You're originally from New York.
From the Bronx.
Your whole life?
Well, nah, I'm Dominican. You know, I grew up in between.
Okay, you went back and forth?
Yeah, a lot of back and forth going on. But yeah, I could really say I'm a New York Dominican nigga. I can really say that.
How much back and forth were you doing as a kid?
You know, like growing up, at the age of 6, like I lost the base of the family, like, you know, like the head, my father, he got locked up and shit like that. So I started like, that's when my back and forth started. And then I came over here. It stopped when I was 14. When I was 14, I started working, stay over here for, that's it. You know, I discovered music by like the age of 18, some shit like that, and then I'm like, nah, I can never go back. I could go back to chill, but I'm a New Yorker now, you know? So I go back to the yard, vacations. Like right now, I want to go to the yard and just like indulge myself in dembow, my nigga. Dembow is like, it's making me fall in love right now. You got niggas rapping on dembow right now. So I want to go. We're going in December. We're going to spend a little time, then we're going back. And we're going to be there. I'm trying to be there for like 2 months, type shit.
That'd be fire. Just to kind of like indulge and kind of get back to the roots and kind of find some new sounds to play around with too, probably, right?
For a long time, I was far from my culture.
Yeah.
Like, I was a straight up New York nigga. Like, I didn't even listen to Spanish music. Dembow, I didn't listen to it at all. I only listen to English music. But now it's like growing up, and I'm falling in love with my culture every day more and more. So it's like I want to connect my music to that, and I took that shit like my flag right now. Like I'm gonna bring drill to the Spanish world, and I'm gonna make it where you go to a Spanish club and they playing like Bad Bunny and then drill, and you still having fun. That's the thing. That's what the trick is. That for us, you're gonna have to bring it on the fun way.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to do. That's like my flag right now.
Because I feel like when it comes to like Spanish music, like fun music, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, like we're gonna keep saying Bad Bunny because that's an example, you know what I'm saying? Like it's fun music. So how do you incorporate, you know, how do you make drill, how do you make Spanish people like drill in a fun way without it being, it's still being true to what you want to say and what the music you want to make, but also still trying to be commercial at the same time.
How I look at it is like, if you step a little way back, my nigga, it's easy to find the ways because you in the hood and you live all kind of shit. It's like us, we grab any type of music and we're gonna flip it to our side, like trap. We used to do Spanish trap. When I was doing Spanish trap, Puerto Rico came. That's when Bad Bunny came.
Yeah.
And they took it away from us big time. We had artists like Tali, Messia, killing it, Lito. In the Spanish trap, really doing the first Spanish trap that you heard in the world was Dominican niggas. But then Puerto Rico came and made it Spanish. Not just in the language, but like in the culture, the flavor, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in the drill, I feel like as soon as you put that bachata into it, that merengue into it, as soon as you put those flavors, that tambora into it, you could do it and you could tell stories in a different way. You don't have to always be, you know what I mean?
And those
mad
beats
at the
exist
world.
too. Like those like my guy from the Lower East Side, So's B Pharrell, he did Spanish. He did some Spanish beats last year too. Man, where the fuck is that? Where's my phone?
Look at that shit that I did with Connie. Shout out
Yep,
Connie.
that shit with Connie too. Shout out Connie. Shout out my sister.
Nene Bomba. That's a classic merengue track.
And that shit was fire, huh? So's B Pharrell. Shout out my guy. Shout out to LES. He did. I think it was.
Yeah, you look at that, my nigga. You hear that shit, my nigga? You want to dance merengue? I don't know how to dance merengue, my bad.
And then I'm waiting for the. Shout out my guy. I'm fast forward a little bit.
You feel me?
Or like he did.
That nigga sent me a whole folder. He's like, yo, Moreno, here.
He did Suave.
Suave, man. You feel me?
Yeah, shout out my dog, man. But like, yeah, I see what you're saying. Like, we just gotta make it accessible. You know what I'm saying, for people who don't understand what Spanish drill music is to somewhat enjoy. Like, you know, even throwing like classic like Suavemente, you throw Suavemente onto that drill beat, and then you got a Spanish artist rapping over it, it changes the whole flavor of it.
I'm telling you, it's a different approach because the way we rap, we already gonna rap with our swag on it. But me, when you hear me, like I feel like you could hear New York in my flow too. Even though you could know I'm Spanish, but you could also hear the New York in me. So that's why I feel like drill it was made for me.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's hard for people back in DR to accept like you? Like not just like older people who might not understand drill, but like anybody because it's like, oh, he's from America. Is that like a thing that?
That's what I'm gonna tell you right now. Drill is like I see drill. What happened to trap is the same exact thing that's going on with drill in the Spanish world. Like you go right now when you put drill from any country next to it, and a Spanish country, and you're gonna find a whole fucking movement. A whole movement. In DR, they have a whole Spanish drill movement. And they, in a way, no disrespect to them, but it kind of sounds like they kind of like copy us, you know?
Yeah.
Not copy us, but inspire from us.
Inspired by New York, yeah.
Yeah, and then boom. And then you got niggas in Spain, they do it in a whole nother way.
They're more inspired by like the UK.
By the UK.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you got niggas in Mexico, Chile, Peru. I have done features with niggas in Peru, niggas in Mexico. Everywhere, bro. Drill is really doing their thing in the Spanish world.
There's Ghana drill too. Did you know that? There's like African drill.
You feel me?
Like, yeah. I just had somebody up here the other day from Ghana. He's a drill artist from Ghana. Crazy.
But you know, I feel like they doing what I'm trying to do for the Spanish drill. I feel like they put that, like, when you hear the drill that they do, and even like you can feel they flavor on it on the beats too. Like,
right.
It's like it has a little Africa to it. I don't know how to put it, but I can hear it. Like, even when I hear niggas like Dion, what's his nigga name? From UK? Russell.
Oh, Russ Millions.
Russ Millions.
Yeah.
You can hear that like, his beats, and the way he approached the beat, it's not the same like everybody. He's from Jamaica, right?
I think Russ, if you see this, bro, don't come for me.
He's from UK, but I think like his family type shit. I know he's from UK,
from Jamaica, yeah. Because there are a lot of Caribbeans in the UK, just like there are a lot of Caribbeans in Toronto and like Canada. A lot of Caribbeans in the UK as well too. So he's probably from.
I meant to say Tion Wayne earlier.
Oh, Tion Wayne, yeah. Shout out Tion Wayne. Tion Wayne is fire.
I feel like in his beats I can hear Africa in a way. Like I can hear that he put in something there.
Yeah, it's like the little sprinkle of like the culture that he has.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Which I think about like that here as like, not that we haven't really had that here. Well, I think of like maybe like someone like Sleepy Hollow. I feel like Sleepy Hollow's done some stuff that, because Sleepy's like, I forget, Sleepy what, Jamaican? Is Sleepy Jamaican?
I think so.
I think he's Jamaican, but like I feel like I've heard those like cultural undertones in the music already, you know what I'm saying? Sprinkled in there. It's just about how you do it, you know what I'm saying? And how as an individual artist you're able to help that cross over.
And it becomes more challenging, and that's fun, you know what I mean?
Right, because then the genre evolves, things change. Drill isn't always going to be the popular genre, so then it's like, okay, like trap. You know what I'm saying? Like trap is still popular, but it's not as popular as it used to be. You have like the poppin' artists who are always going to be there, but then it's like, all right, how do we evolve? How do we change? How do we change the sound? And how do we grow?
I feel like they there because of that. They was able to do that, change and do things.
And grow,
and then they had their own lane too. To me, that's one of the most important things, bro. If you sound original, you got your own shit, you don't sound like nobody, 10 points for you right there. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
After that, you just got to keep doing your thing. Some people going to say it's OD hot, and some people's going to say, like, nah, I don't like. When you different, you got to be ready for that. Like, 50% of the people going to be like, yo, this is so crazy. And the other 50% going to be like, it's all right. They might not understand it, but trust me, being different is the key. That's why you see all of them niggas still there.
Yeah.
And like, look at Pop. Pop's still the king, my nigga.
Yeah, he said like the most streamed New York artist or some shit like that. I think I saw what New York Sounds Like posted. I forgot, but yeah, I think he might be the most streamed New York artist still to this day.
That nigga.
At least this year, yeah.
And his sound, what he did with drill, he made it like a genre, I think, more than like a song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I respect that nigga. That's niggas that I look up to. Like, I'm like, okay, I respect what you did. Same thing with Central C.
Yep.
I listened to that nigga album and I'm like, oh, okay.
His album's tough too.
You feel me? I'm like, all right. Digga D. You like, okay, they make concepts, they make songs. It's not just like, they don't talk about like one thing. They do like a whole genre inside of drill.
But I feel like that's why even if you look at like, you know, whether it's Spanish drill or like the UK drill, like, you know, I feel like it's just more, that's why I kind of like hearing that type of drill more than like American drill sometimes. Because it's like, you know, aside from like the pops and the people who've been established, it's like.
Feels one-sided, right?
Yeah. But like the out of town stuff, I don't know. It's like it just the context, like it's just I don't know. Like Central C, for example, like I feel like Central C has like drill records that are drill records, but then he also has like relatable music to like a regular person.
And he's on a drill beat.
And it's on a drill beat, and I think that's tough.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
people don't make relatable music on drill beats. Well, not everybody, but like people don't always think about it, especially when they're super young. They just want to make drill music instead of just trying to make some relatable music. But if you look at like, you know, like a lot of pop records that play on the radio, right? Like a lot of Pop Smoke records that play. It's a lot of like what you know about love. You know what I'm saying? It's like that shit, or the song with A Boogie, the Hello song, or I'm trying to think about what else. There's a bunch of but
when you listen to that nigga album, even his first album, I used to listen to it a lot working out. Like, even though in that first stage, you can still hear different flavors into it.
Right.
Like, not just like, oh, this, like, that nigga used to bring everything, and that's art, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I like everything, but I want to be an artist. I want to be a fucking artist. I want, like, at the end of the day, niggas be like, oh, that nigga Moreno did, you know what I mean?
Moreno does a little bit of everything.
This nigga, like, yo, I listened to that. You see how when we mentioned Central C, you like, oh, yeah, that nigga album, you could... I want niggas to feel like that when they listen to my album, my EP, whatever I drop.
Yeah, and we work on an EP. You said the concept is like all green?
All
like,
green, a lot of green. Green, money.
A lot of green.
We're expecting a lot of green after this EP. This EP is like, bro, it's gonna have, I'm dropping a project of 3 heads that's gonna become one whole piece, you know what I mean? I'm starting with the EP, then I'm gonna level to the album and then to the deluxe. And the EP, I'm gonna start showing you like everything that I could do in the drill world, and then I'm gonna keep giving you a whole different body of work. That when you listen everything together, it sounds like an album. But when you listen to the EP, the EP sounds like, oh, this is an EP. I can understand. Because to me, an EP, that's what it is. You have to bring different things that you could do,
Flavors,
different flavors. So yeah, that's what we're trying to do. It's like a whole puzzle behind it, crazy shit, fun shit for the fans. At the end of the day, they're gonna look behind and be like, oh, this was there already. Or
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to do.
When do you think we're gonna get that?
We thinking on dropping the EP on December, like in the middle of December.
Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
Hell yeah. Trying to have all my niggas
When
buy
everything's already green too, because of Christmas.
Makes sense, right?
Makes sense. Everybody spending money too.
I didn't
more
even
green.
think about that. But it definitely matched with it. You already know. Everybody cop the EP December in the middle, first week, second week. Gangoso World. 5 songs, 5 different flavors. Get ready.
You are is anybody on it with you?
Not on the EP.
Okay.
Not on the EP. But coming down the line, we're gonna have a few dope features. I don't even want to mention them like that, but we have some dope features.
I bet. And then you got Connie on you and Connie got a
yeah,
song
well,
out right now?
I did the track with Connie. Dope. It's like the track with Connie is like a merengue, like I was telling you. She invited me to the track, and it was like perfect, bro. Then when I met her, my nigga, her vibe is amazing. Shout out to her, congratulations to her.
Yes, signed Def Jam. Yeah, congrats, Connie, my sis.
My nigga, you already know.
But yeah, I think that was cool because I feel like that was a cool little Bronx crossover. You know what I'm saying? Because I always say that we need to do more like English to Spanish things and like just build those
And
bridges.
we around the corner too. That was dope. That was perfect. That was a perfect vibe because that's mad important when you're making music at the end of the day. And the song didn't start it like in that connection type shit. It was more like she heard my music. She's like, oh, who the fuck is that nigga? I want that nigga on my song. So, but then when we met, it was like perfect.
Fire. So we got the EP on the way. The single with Connie is out now.
We got Rough coming out. November 11th. Shout out Danny Lugo on the video. She's about to be crazy. Ghetto Love Story. That's what the song is about, the video. We had to take some scenes out the video. Shit was getting explicit.
You got some naked people in the video or some shit?
Yo, the model, I don't know if she knows, but she was showing some titties in the video.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm going to do, though? I'm going to have the video.
You got to have an explicit version of the video or some shit like that. Yeah. Behind like a paywall or something. I don't know.
I was thinking like, yo,
OnlyFans.
I should do like an OnlyFans, and then all my videos, I should have like few explicit scenes.
Yeah, and put it on OnlyFans.
And then for the YouTube, take it out. I was thinking about that. I should do that shit.
Look, you might just come up with an idea on the spot.
Bro. That idea, it's like nowadays people just want content. So it's like, let's make the most out of it.
Yep, fire. Well, we got the new single on the way, project on the way, videos, new single out now, freestyle out now. So go check that out.
Play that shit.
Before we get out of here, anything else you want to let your people know, where they can follow you at, all that good stuff. This camera right here.
Everybody go to IG right now, type Moreno ITF, follow me. Dominican nigga doing drills, showing it right here. At the same time, New York nigga, Bronx nigga, you already know. All of my niggas, we here on the radar. All of my Spanish niggas, it's not just me here, we repping, you heard? It's the flag right here. And everybody, keep doing your thing, shit, dreams come true, I'm here. Shout out my team. Shout out my nigga Saudi. Shout out my nigga Trav.
Yep.
And yo, my nigga, thank you for showing love, for real.
Man. Come on. Well, make sure you go follow him. Go run up all the singles he has out now. Project on the way. Vids on the way. New single on the way. Freestyle now. Go run that up. Go follow him. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Love and support is free, but y'all already knew that. DR to PR. Moreno ITF on the radar. We out.
You already know.
Pow.